And here we go for the last song of the day. We are doing Limitless. I was told to do MV number 2 performance version, and that's what I found. Honestly, I actually kind of like performance versions. To me, it feels like almost like a showcase rather than like a music video. It kind of gives me more of an intention of what they're trying to do with the choreography, because a lot of times what they're singing about and the choreography usually go hand in hand. So let's check it out. I'm still hyped from the last song. Holy crap! That hair, huh?
어젯밤 내 세계를 뒤흔들었던 꿈이 악몽인지 혹은 나 아직 꿈속인지 날 익은 빛을 따라간 꿈속 미러 그곳에서 발견한 또 하나의 공간이 열려 from the bottom up 낯선 암흑성 묘한 call 마침내 날 닮은 너를 봐 난 너고 넌 나야 날 두드리고 깨우는 그 빛과 소리를
Woo!
다들 꿈을 쫓아서 다 속은 채 대부분
Cool.
자기만 진짜라고 해
Love that.
혹은 숨어버려 등을 돌린 채 반복되는 매일들은 잔혹해 거짓은 들러부터 끈적해 회색빛 듯이 ain't got a chance 선제요나 싶다 먼 미래 지금 눈앞에 저거 그냥 하던 푸른 섬광 깨어날 7번째 감각 하나는 둘이 되고 때론 백이 돼 굳어버린 세상 구현하기 무거워진 세상을 다 바꿔 자유로운 우리를 봐 자유로워 그 안에 오직 너만 어렵된 내 마음을 가져가는 자 그게 너인데 공감이 난 필요해 미치도록 원해 네가 필요해 서로를 온전히 느낄 수 있게 해줄 그게 필요해 네가 필요해 이제 시작이야 무한의 나도의 처음과 그쪽부터 빛이 남았어 퍼질수록 강해져 난 눈을 떠봐 점점 커져가 나의 노래가 밤이 뜨겁고 터질 듯한 세계 들리니 우리는 하나가 돼 Baby I don't want nobody but you 나를 도와줘 잘할 수 있게 가끔
Interesting. Keeping that energy.
우린 결국 이어져 있단 걸 너도 알잖아 사막을 넘어온 찾아낸 큰 바다처럼 무한의 너란 존재 Oh baby it's you 이제 시작이야 무한의 나 너의 처음과 너의 그쪽부터 빛이 남았어 퍼질수록 강해져 난 너를 떠봐 점점 커져가 나의 노래가 터질 듯한 세계 들리니 우리는 하나가 돼 Baby I don't want nobody but you
Ah. Very, very cool. 3 things right off the bat. Interestingly enough, some people call it the squeaky door voice. Some people call it the zombie voice. That whole thing. The thing that I find super interesting about hearing that is like now I'm starting to hear people talk about that again. And it's interesting because I'm not really hearing it yet. in music. And except for with this was in there. The interesting thing is a lot of times, aside from using it for creepy effects, that's actually something that you use to help learn your how to sing, which sounds weird, but basically the idea is when you use the creaky door voice or the zombie voice, it's how you actually, a lot of ways, develop your mixed voice. For those of you who don't know, if you want a really good maybe even the best example of mixed voice, go look at the Young Kwan from B2B. He does really good at that. But basically, the way you practice it is like you make a squeaky door. Like that. And the whole idea is that you keep doing that and develop it to make it to the point where it's really comfortable to be able to shift up and down between chest and head voice or mixed voice. And it just helps you really be able to get that down. That's pretty cool. That's the first thing that I noticed. Using actual practicing techniques inside of a song, pretty cool. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is the actual mixing in of itself. Is I like how it feels between the rap or the hip hop and the vocals, and they go between that really, really well, and I like that. That's cool. I like that a lot. The thing that I think is super cool about doing that is because, in a sense, that's kind of a different form of a vocal whip, right? And sure, it's not quite whippy, but it is, in a sense, getting to that point as fast as possible, like a whip. So that is pretty cool. I like that little vocal technique. I think they have already kind of really separated themselves in a lot of ways, because a lot of the phrasing that they use for their music is very, very different. It's using the same tools in a new way, and that is cool, because a lot of times, if I'm going to be honest with you, the best way to make music is to take what you already know and what's already out there and refresh it. That's how I feel, because, like, especially a lot of times, you know, me being into metal, there is a lot of times where metal relies on very old school techniques depending on the genre. Power metal, classic metal, always are part of the chromatic scales. That's what they like the most, but they use it in a lot of different ways. It's very refreshing, even if that, you know, a lot of times that's what a lot of old school music relies on. They refreshed it. That's how this feels, because this feels like a normal pop song. And in fact, I actually wanted to bring that up. It feels like a normal pop song, but they kind of repurpose a lot of the tools that we use in new ways, and that's a good thing. 혹은 숨어버려 등을 돌린 채 반복되는 매일들은 잔혹해 거짓은 들러부터 끈적해 회색 빛도시 ain't got a chance 선제요나 싶던 먼 미래 지금 눈앞에 두고 그냥 하던 푸른 섬광 겨우날 7번째 감각 하나는 둘이 되고 때론 백이 돼 굳어버린 세상 구현하기 무거워진 세상을 다 바꿔 자유로운 우리를 봐 자유로워 그 안에 오직 너만 오라. So this is what's really interesting. Even when they get to the soft points here where they're being just a little bit, they're kind of pulling back that intensity, it still keeps the same amount of it keeps the same beat, it keeps the same energy. They themselves are what's making it softer, which is an interesting thing, because a lot of times when they decide to soften things up, they bring everything back, but they are relying on NCT 127 to do that rather than the track. Really cool. And the next thing that sticks out to me is absolutely the escalation. There's so much that's going on here. There's a ton of just the song just keeps building on itself and getting to this new plateau of intensity and crescendos, and it's really, really cool. You can tell it's rising, ding, 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 step by step. There it is. There's this intensity, but they're relying on the voice to be soft. That's mad. That's crazy. Okay, let me know what y'all think about this. I'm feeling very energized about this. This is going to be a very good week. Anyway, we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you so much. Bye, Victus. We'll see you in the next video.